Good morning, my fellow reptiles. It has finally been announced, all of them, the screenwriters for Star Wars Episode 7 and 8. I've been waiting for this announcement to be finally released, and something you're going to get on my channel is a lot is any Star Wars Episode 7 news is going to be posted on my main channel, because you guys all know that I'm a Star Wars obsession fanatic. This whole back wall, including Princess Leia, which I'm actually going to burn pretty soon and put some bullet holes through. I'll record that. I'm a pretty big Star Wars guy. I know way too much about Star Wars. It's an unhealthy obsession I have. In fact, look at my new lightsaber that I built this. This is built out of plumbing utensils. It's pretty cool looking. And I guess the cool thing about this thing is that it actually works. I mean, see, like, look at that. That's a frickin' lightsaber right there, and it's a working lightsaber. I mean, I can't say that many people have that ability to make a real lightsaber like I've done, but nonetheless, it's still really cool. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. So, who are these three screenwriters for Star Wars Episode 7 and 8? So the first screenwriter is Michael Arndt. I don't know how many people know him, but he's won quite a few Academy Awards, including Toy Story 3 screenplay writing and script. And whether you like Toy Story 3 or not, I realize there are some people who think it's really overrated film. I personally liked it. But even if you didn't like the movie, it was really well written, and I thought the dialogue and script, I don't know if you've read the screenplay or not, because you can find scripts of the actual movies online. It's pretty easy to do. After the movie's been released, you can read scripts and stuff, and he did a fantastic job for Toy Story 3, I thought anyway. And now that he's pinned on the screenplay for Star Wars Episode 7, I'm a lot more confident. But I'm not done yet. What makes me even more confident, because I realized when I made my first Star Wars video, I was worried as shit. Like, I was terrified. But now that Disney or the people behind Star Wars are actually getting the right people involved, my confidence is going up. My health bar is going up. My mana bar is going up. And I'm very excited because the second director that was announced, and this is what made me squeal, is they announced Lawrence Kasdan. Lawrence Kasdan. Now, if you don't know him, Lawrence Kasdan he wrote the script for Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Now, one of the reasons I love The Empire Strikes Back so much in the Star Wars original trilogy is because it was dark. The Empire Strikes Back was by far, out of the three films, the darkest of them all. And I don't know how many people know this, but I'm a very dark person. If you follow me on Tumblr or see some of my artwork that I've posted and drawn, I draw very dark, gritty types of things, and the fact that this guy is going to be brought back, supposedly, he may be screenwriting, screenplaying and scripting Episode 8. It hasn't been confirmed which movie he's going to be doing, Episode 7 or 8, but he's pinned on one of the Star Wars films. And the fact that he's going to be involved in it really just flusters me. Like, it makes me wet, to put it sexually, that he's going to be involved in this project. Now, the third person, I like him, but I don't know. Simon Kinberg directed X-Men First Class, which I really enjoyed that movie, the origin of Magneto and such. I like that film, but he'd also directed Mr. and Mrs. Smith, which, again, I really liked. He's directed quite a few films, but I guess the thing I don't really like about him is he directed a terrible film known as XXX State of the Union, and if you have never seen that movie, don't. It contains Ice Cube. It's one of the worst. Like, if I could rate it in the top 10 worst movies I've ever seen, that's one of them. And if you don't believe me, just watch this.
Alright, college boy, I'm headed upstream.
X? Got a little bit of a problem here?
This is the police. God damn, all you had to do was drive.
You know what, X? I'm really starting to miss the old AAA.
Stop your vehicle now. Okay, I see you.
And now this game is through. I play a game that I will not lose at. I play the game that I will not lose at. I play the game that I will not lose at. Cross that line, I'm a living just ran.
Hey, get your ass out the driver's seat.
I play the game that I will not lose at. I play the game that I will not lose at. Cross that line and I'm a rip you down.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, you just watched that. It was pretty bad, wasn't it? But with that film put aside, he's done some pretty good work in terms of screenplay other than that film with Ice Cube. So my confidence in Star Wars Episode 7 and 8 has driven significantly since my previous last two videos I've made. And I don't know how many people have been up on the whole Star Wars spiel, but Carrie Fisher confirmed to go in Star Wars back. Then you gotta have Mark Hamill confirmed to go back, and Harrison Ford has not made a confirmation, but he said that once the directors are pinned on Star Wars and he reads the script of the films, that there is a very high chance that he will say yes, depending upon how if he likes it or not. And I think this, if Mark Hamill's confirmed, Carrie Fisher's confirmed, and now when Harrison Ford, if he does go on to the project, is confirmed, I have 100% hope that this will be amazing. And the reason I say that is because not only is it's gonna be so nostalgic. I don't think any film ever in the history has been, an old trilogy has been made, you know, the early 70s, 80s, and then almost 30 years later, the original actors who played the characters, the original characters, come back in the new series. I mean, I don't know any films or things that has actually had that happen yet. And I think it's going to be rather amazing. So I guess my question to you guys is, how do you feel about the screenwriters? Are you comfortable with this like I am? I'm very comfortable. I'm very happy about it. Also, who would you like to direct Star Wars Episode 7, 8, or 9? Let me know down below, because quite frankly I think a director is also probably one of the biggest decisions, the influences of where the Star Wars franchise will definitely go. Even with a good script writing, I think director is one of the most pivotal points in filmmaking, so hopefully they choose a good one. And a lot of the directors who I thought may go for it have been already cut out and said they're not doing it, so now my mind is wondering even more. Just please don't let it be Michael Bay, because if it's Michael Bay, I know that sounds exaggerated, but if he was pinned on Star Wars, we would have exploding lightsabers and the Star Wars franchise would be ruined, period. It would be doomed. It would be doomed from the start. So with that said, thank you for watching.